Get to go. Fired up. Hey. Turn me up in my headphones, man. Turn me up. Turn me up. Is it Wednesday?
Oh yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Wow.
Nice.
They sound really good. Yes, indeed. You already know what it is, man. Happy Hump Day, the 8th day of May. Shouts out going out to each and every one of y'all that was out at the Cinco de Mayo. Yeah, it was funky. Shouts out going out to Sidecar and SM Familia. All the way from SD, put it down in the HB. Let me tell you, because they love them some Sidecar. It sounded like. I'm just saying. It sounded that way. The way that y'all was reacting, and maybe because I almost gave out, damn near a quarter pound of weed. Y'all was really happy. I don't know. Maybe it was. I don't know. But today, I'm happy because I finally got my mans and them in the building today. And you got to understand, it took me a minute to get this guy in here. And the other dude, well, it's a roll of the dice. Let me tell you if the schedule will allow it. But my man Kyle Smith is in the building today. Thank you, Mr. Kyle Smith. I appreciate you coming in today. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thanks for having me, Mike.
And man, you already know. They the ones who I've been rolling with forever. You see them on all my shit. Because let me tell you, if it ain't tier 1, I ain't got it. You feel me? Because it's happening right now, man. Is it okay to say his name?
Yeah.
Oh, all right, man. I got my man.
Yeah. Whoops. Right.
I got my man JT in the building. What's happening, Doggy Dog?
What's up? What's up?
Man.
Thanks for having us, man.
Man, everything is a beautiful thing. So obviously we're going to be talking music and cannabis today, which is a beautiful thing because it all goes hand in hand, right? I think so. At some point in time, it does coexist together, especially in this reggae world, you know what I mean? But my man Kyle Smith is in the building. Man, I just want to say big up. I was in San Diego over the last weekend, and I couldn't make it. I was telling you in the car on the way over. I could not make it all the way down to the House of Blues, but I know the show was on point. I kept seeing everything on my Instagram. It was like, oh, my God, this guy. And I was like, okay, I can't. I was at the Expanders at the Belly Up, but, yo,
Nice.
Big up for that with
Thank you.
Bumping Uglies, right?
Yeah, Bumpin' Uglies and No Kings too. They're on. I think they're with Skunk over in Long Beach.
Okay.
Yeah.
Speaking of, give it to us for those that don't know Mr. Kyle. I had the honor and the pleasure of working with you last year over at C-Legs. It was my first time actually seeing you. And, I remember just telling you get a full band, I fucks with you.
Yeah.
And then he's 6 months later, I seen him by himself. And I remind you, I haven't seen him perform in a while, but I've been seeing him everywhere. And he keeps telling me progress. I'm like, yo, hits me up. I got a band. Started to see his name bubbling. Now you're going to be at C-Legs doing your own thing there in a minute.
Yeah. June 9th, man. June 9th. That's a Sunday, right?
Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
Already know.
That'd be cool.
So tell the people, man, that don't know about Mr. Smith, man. How did a white dude from Long Beach come to play reggae? Tell me about this, man.
Oh my God, man. I mean, I guess it starts the way it does for any, Southern California, I guess skateboarding, fucking punk rock, white boy, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
That was kind of a hard question. I apologize about that.
No, you're good.
I would have asked Brad the same thing if I would have had the pleasure, because I would have known how he went about it. He probably would have been like, man, fuck you. I'm just doing me. And I think that's what you're doing, because you're not trying to come off as like, oh, I'm fucking just Jamaican dude trying to be, you know what I mean? You're not dropping all that, you know what I mean? So, like Josh, you know what I mean? You know he's a white dude from Missouri, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's not trying to come off like something he's not, you know what I mean? And that's what I dig about you. You're not trying to come off as something that you're not. You know what I mean? In an industry where a lot of cats are doing that. Anyways, tell us about the new stuff. I know you got some things, man. Tell us about the things that are going on in Kyle Smith's life.
Shit,
right
man. I guess we're kind of. It's been a little slow over the past few months, but that's kind of like show wise for everybody, and that's just how it gets. Like January. Like once like New Year's Eve is done, then it's like, all right, everybody's on fucking vacay for like 2 months. You know what I mean?
Right.
So yeah, we've been I've been laying pretty low as far as like shows, and we've been doing little gigs and stuff here and there at home. We just knocked out Berkeley, Santa Cruz, Ventura, Santa Ana, and San Diego and Phoenix over the past week.
Right.
And that was mostly with the Bumpin' Uglies.
I love how you said, I just been kind of laying low.
Right?
But I just did the whole West Coast in like 9 days, dog. But, other than that, I'm cool, Selling out House of Blues and shit. Nothing big.
That was all, dude. That was all Brandon and the boys, man, for sure. They it was good to be on that bill, man, and their fans. It seemed like their fans and their family really dug like my style too. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I don't know. I guess a bunch of people hit Brandon Hardesty, the singer for Bumpin' Uglies. They hit Brandon up, and we're just like, dude, you need to fucking get this Kyle Smith guy on you with a couple shows. So.
Yeah. So obviously it worked out because up and down the coast it looked damn, man, it looked like it was a good time all the way around.
Yeah, it wouldn't be possible without the boys.
So you in the studio now? And you saying you working on some things?
Yeah, we're staying busy in there, man. I'm between I'm between like 3 different producers right now and just kind of like dabbling, doing a little bit here at 17th Street.
Nice.
with Lou Dog.
Okay.
A little bit here at Squash Squava Studios with my man George Spitz.
Squash, nice.
Yeah,
all right.
Yeah. Spitz is cool, man. Spitz, he does like a lot of production for Stupid and a lot of Kyle's vocal stuff and stuff like that, man. So it's been cool. It's been really cool being able to have somebody where shit just comes so organically. You know what I mean? And I can go in there in fucking 2 days and just knock out a song and be done with it.
And that was one of the other things I wanted to ask too, because I asked the guys from other bands when they come in here about the process of it. Is it just you in a room and you just let it go by yourself, or do you just do you collaborate with your other bandmates? Like, I got this thing in my mind. Like,
I mean, considering I'm a solo artist, I don't know. It gets a little tricky because, I mean, when I first started this shit, I was doing, I was just like jamming an acoustic guitar,
Right.
What I mean? And then I went into the studio and made a record. And I love being able to explain this shit, right? Because like all the shows have been full band lately, but it still just says Kyle Smith. People are like, what the fuck, dude?
Yeah. No, please explain. This is a perfect platform.
We don't have like a and the fucking and the
right. Kyle Smith and the Birds. Yeah, I got you.
We don't got no shit like that, but we do have Scotty B who kills it on the drums, Scotty Brown, and Chris Nishida plays bass. I mean, one day I just did an open mic with these guys, and they were like, dude, we should fucking be jamming with you like at every show, like you're fucking dope, So over the past year, it's kind of grown to like having horns and shit too,
Nice.
So it's like we got Scabo and Stan, who's like the OG. He's been with
Come
Pato.
on, man. That's Pato's.
Been with Pato for a long time.
Absolutely.
And then Drew, who's just like this, he's like my age, but he's like fucking jazz extraordinaire or some shit, dude.
Bringing that extra element to it, yeah.
Man, it's yeah. So I mean, technically, I guess you could say that like I think of. I didn't mean to say hit this shit. I think of. I guess, yeah, I mean, I come to everybody with an idea, and I'm just like, all right, this is how the drums should, not to sound like a fucking douche, but like, this is how the drums should be, this is how the bass line is. You know what I mean, Chris, play this bass line, I'll play it to him on the guitar. And fucking,
right. Yeah, that's kind of how it is right here. I tell T Money, look, I want to be able to do this, dude. This is where I want to go.
Yeah.
So, and he just aligns things the way. Hopefully, it'll go smoothly. But it's all about the concept you come to the table with, and then hopefully they put their own little funk on it. I don't want him to stop me from doing what I want to do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And you want to still be creative in what it is that you're doing as well.
Yeah.
But embrace them as well. I imagine.
Hell yeah.
So I know you said the new album. I can't front. I heard tracks, dog. So
yeah.
Let's talk about some of the collabos on this next album coming up. Do we have a name? Do we have any of that? It's still such a new process thing going.
Name?
Yeah.
No.
We're not that far along.
We got like a couple singles, but like
okay.
Yeah, I mean everything is shit, man. Everything's just like so like. Unmixed, unmastered, unnamed. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I don't know. There's like 4 or 5 new jams in the hopper right now.
See, that's that creative process. That's some people buckle in this moment. I'm glad to have you on the show right now, dog. Because it's am I meant for this right now, dude? What do you mean these songs? It sounded so great last night. You know what I mean?
Thank you.
That type of deal. You know what I mean? So I mean, let's talk the collabos on the album because the songs that I did hear. so far have had collabos on them.
Okay.
And
Yeah. Well, shit. I mean, I guess one I can talk about and one I really can't. You
Okay,
know?
okay. Right, and I know, and I understand.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
understand.
yeah.
Let's go with the one we can, because I don't
okay.
want to get in no trouble.
Well, we got a track. We got a track coming up with Dan Kelly from Fortunate Youth. That's gonna be way cool. It was really nice too, because we got to like pretty much like write the song together instead of one of us writing and they're like, okay, like, you know, what's your verse gonna be? It's like we both got to like sit in the studio and be like, okay, so this part's gonna be me and you going back and forth and having this conversation, like two friends having a fucking conversation.
Nice.
And yeah, the dude is just like, he's just all about like, what can we do to make sure that this song fucking helps people, instead of like, you know, me, like my first thought when I'm writing a song is just like, all right, I want to fucking throw all my fucking dirt out.
Right, all my thoughts. Help me, I need to invent.
Yeah.
I don't care if I mention a name.
Yeah, dude, yeah. And Dan's just like, well, we got to think about how this is going to impact people. And I'm like, God damn, dude,
It really
you got
is
me
a
fucked
process,
up, dude.
right? The process is a process to get to where
Yeah.
you're trying to, I mean, man, and
Yeah.
that's, you know, that's not a good guy to learn a thing or
Hell
two
no.
from. You
Hell
know what I
no.
mean?
Yeah.
Big up going out to Mr. Dan Kelly, for
Yeah.
real. You
Yeah.
dig? That's family right there.
Mhm.
So, you know, and okay, oh yeah, I almost slipped. I ain't gonna go into. I was like, and the other one.
Oh shit.
No,
Well, we got some like hip hoppy Latin kind of reggae shit, like
That's what,
I don't know.
influences. Let's talk about your
Yeah,
influences,
yeah.
man. Tell me a little bit about the influences, dog. Because you're right. That the other one, the track, you're right, does have some hip hoppy influences,
Yeah.
Latin type of. Yeah, let's talk about some of the influences.
fuck, man. I mean, I don't know, dude. I'm like I grew up. I've never had a border when it comes to music, dude, or like shit that I won't listen to. You know what I mean? So it's like when when we're in the studio, it's just like, fuck, we can't put that there. That's not part of this song. And then it's like, see how it fucking sounds, dude. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So it's
yeah.
Like, we'll put like a, you know, metal ass riff on top of like a dubby roots reggae beat. You know what I mean? And just like some weird, like we just get fucking weird, dude. And like,
Absolutely.
That's like what it's all. I don't know. That's at least why I want to make music, man. Is because I want to do something that hasn't been done before. You know what I mean? I want to hear some shit that like other people aren't doing. You know? And
Yeah.
not that like. I don't know. It's just art, dude. You know what I mean?
Absolutely, and that's what you want to be able to express yourself in however it comes out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And to me, that's some real, you know, whatever it sounds like or whatever it may be. But it's, you know, hey, if it's gonna get people or even get yourself in the studios moving, then you know. A lot of hits weren't hits. They didn't know they were hits.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? Until you let the masses know, because everyone is always going through something, and they can always relate to a good ass tune that's gonna last the test of time.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And that's what we're all. You want to be around for 90 minutes? You want to be around for 90 years as a freaking classic of whatever genre of music that you're trying to do. You know?
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, it's I don't know, man. It's just like my main focus is just fucking doing some shit that sounds good, you know. And I try. I guess I'm kind of pigeonholed into reggae because, like, you know, Southern California, we're in this scene. I mean, obviously, if you know, with the
we have our own sound, man.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
you know,
yeah.
it's the
I mean,
SoCal reggae thing. You know what I mean?
go
It's
to-
not.
yeah.
Yeah.
You go to fucking One Love or Cali Roots, it's like they're playing fucking Tribal Seeds is doing fucking Rage Against the Machine covers. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like Stupid's playing fucking Territorial Pissings by Nirvana.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
everybody's-
exactly. What's up with this? I just noticed the new thing too. This No Diggity is now in the hip hop style. No
yeah.
Diggity by Backstreet is now
Yeah.
being played all over in the reggae world.
Dude,
I don't know how it happened. I'm just saying, I synced it.
last time we played we had a headline show on a Friday. I had the DJ fucking bring us out to fucking Keep Their Heads Ringing by Dr. Dre. Dude.
That's right. That's
you know what I
right.
mean? It's like
That's right.
I'm like I don't know. I'm huge on 90s 90s West Coast hip hop is like my shit. Early 2000s. I mean I like a little bit of everything, man. But I like to incorporate, like I don't know, I listen to some shit that like people fucking would think that like I don't listen to because of like the way that my music sounds, you know. But that's how it is with everybody. I mean,
Right. I think exactly.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers wouldn't know that I listen to Jimmy Buffett.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers wouldn't know I listen to classical shit.
love
You know what I'm
that.
saying?
Yeah.
So, but just because of what we do and all that, everyone has a preconceived. You know what? Let's get real, dog. Everyone has a preconceived notion of how everyone should be and how they are, right?
Yeah.
Now, my man, right, in this industry, I'm like, yo, I got this weed, got my guys coming in here, I got my dudes in. Kyle's like, yo, you know I don't smoke, right? I'm like, word? And I was like, okay, cool. Shouts out to Town Park because they got my beers. They my sponsor. Doug, you want a beer? He's like, you know I don't drink. I'm like, word? And so, obviously, we go to a preconceived notion of like, damn, dog, for real?
Yeah.
And then I just said, look, I had a conversation. And now it all makes sense.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's funny
And
shit.
so I think that it's important. Can we have that? Can we relive that one moment where I was like, Kyle?
Yeah, man. Fuck's wrong with you? No.
Look, I don't want to disrespect you, dog. You coming on Nug Radio, man. You know, we
Yeah.
kind of, we smoke weed on my show. And,
Little
you
bit.
know, we drink a little bit, you know what I mean? And I don't want you to come off as like that. You know what I mean? So I just would like, life is a real thing.
Yeah.
You dig? This life happening things are real. Shit happens in people's lives for whatever. And I ain't gonna go too deep, but just, could you explain a little something?
Yeah.
Why you don't smoke weed, Kyle?
I love it. Let's see. How can I put it simply? I like other shit. I really, really love other shit, and I'm allergic to like anything that affects me from the neck up or makes me fucking think differently than I do. You know what I mean? So anything that makes me feel good, I'm fucking going for more, and I don't know what is what or when to stop or fucking anything, man. So I don't know. I've been doing what I've been doing, which is fucking complete abstinence from fucking everything for almost 6 years, man. July 14th.
Hey, I ain't mad at you, man. Right on, brother. That's what I'm talking.
Hell
Yeah. So I don't know, man. It is trippy doing it is trippy, being in our scene and especially being like not to sound like a douche, but like being known in our scene and having everybody try to pass you shit all the time and fucking anytime I'm at One Love or Cali Roots, it's like fucking Kyle, here you go, here you go, here you go.
Because we
you know
all
what I mean?
assume, right?
Yeah,
People,
yeah,
we just
yeah.
assume
Yeah,
that,
yeah. Fuck yeah.
right?
You're at Cali Roots, of course you smoke
Right,
weed. Yeah.
right. Not only are you at Cali, but you're like one of the
yeah.
artists on Cali Roots, and we know,
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, man, it's I don't know. I mean, it's definitely not as big of a deal as I thought that it would be.
Right.
I remember like when I first started kind of putting myself out there again. I'm like, fuck, like these motherfuckers are everywhere. Like there's like shit. You know what I mean? Like it used to be, and knock on wood, God forbid I ever fucking think that I have anything on lock or that I have shit dialed, because I don't. But I think that's one of the most important things for me is like I still don't trust me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I still don't trust me, and I know how I am, and I know the way that my fucking head can tell me that some shit's okay when, you know what I mean?
And to me, right there alone shows a huge sign of maturity. You did? Because there's all this, hey, look, come on, man. In this industry, we know that if you allow yourself to get chewed up and spit out, it will do that for you. You know what I mean? It's no secret why motherfucking these bars are constantly saying, oh, no, we'll pay you in drink tickets, or we'll pay you in beer, or we'll pay you in that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's no secret. And then you got the homie that's a grower that's, oh, come on here. And they're just looking out for you. And you're just like, sure. Give it to me. Taking it all in, right? So, man, for me, once I heard the story and I, had that conversation with you, and I'm glad that we did, it opened up a whole new thing of like, that's a big up, and that's mad props, dog. Thanks, for real. Because that to me is going to have longevity, and you know what? That might inspire others to be like, you know what? He's taking pride in his shit, and he's doing it correctly, and he's like, you know what? I ain't drinking, I ain't smoking, and, been there, done that type stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? On all levels.
Yeah.
So I'm over here sweating bullets. These cameras is hot. I got my man T Money in the building. I got JT from Tier 1 Farms in the building. Live studio shit going down, man. Can we play a little thing or two? I don't even care. Let's get into some Josh Heinrich something, since we're gonna be in San Diego to go see Rastapa sometime soon. Shouts out to Rastapa. Big up to Tier 1 Farms in the building. Let's go get lit, man. I holla.
Tell me, people, can you feel it? Feel it? Oh, riding on the natural high. We deny we kinda feel it. The vibes are getting right. Tell me, people, can you feel it? Feel it? Tell me, can you feel it? Feel it? Whoa. Tell me, people, can you feel it? Feel it? Whoa. Tell me now. Full immersion for the way that we live it. Can't get the vibe because living till the end. Oh, get caught up in the way that wants me. Open up my eyes and I'll tell you what I'm seeing. It's not your eyes, got to see. In this ways, found you got to be. Lightning in the sky, a beat at a time. It's a natural life, but you can't deny. No riding on the natural high. We deny we kinda feel it. The vibes are getting right. Tell me, people, can you feel it? Feel it? Whoa, riding on the natural high. We deny we kinda feel it. The vibes are getting right. Tell me, people, can you feel it? Feel it? Tell me, can you feel it? Feel it? Whoa. Tell me, people, can you feel it? Feel it? Whoa. Tell me now. Tell me now. Oh, now tell me now. Tell me now. Tell me now. Tell me, can you feel it? Feel it? Tell me, can you feel it? Feel it? Tell me, can you feel it? Feel it? Whoa. Tell me, people, can you feel it? Feel it? Tell me, can you feel it? Feel it? Tell me, can you feel it? Feel it? Whoa.
Show. I hope you were feeling it, man, because I definitely am. Shouts out going out to Town Park Brewery, man. And I'm feeling my man right now. Yo, big up going out to this dude right here, Mr. Kyle Smith, right now. He got me real good on a good joke. He was like, "Yo, Mike, I'm still one of your beers." I was like, "What? Hold up." But six years of sobriety, and you ain't gonna break that shit on my show, not tonight. No. Right? Can't happen that way. So yeah, it's just a prop. He's just holding something up. So in the meantime, shouts out going out to Icky Sticky. This tier 1, man. Let me tell you something. I wish you could partake right now. I really do. He's got some things, man. You know what? I'm gonna save you. You just sit right there and just chill right now and relax. Can we get you anything? Do you need anything while you're still here?
I'm good, bro. I got a beer, got my J.
All right.
You know, got some good company, some good tunes. We're solid.
All right, cool. You just chill out right there and relax. I'm gonna holler at my man Kyle some more. Shouts out to Town Park. This Indian Pale Ale is now available at any nice grocery store that you probably shop at. Or if all you got to do is come to Sea Legs on Sunday and have one with me, and I'd appreciate you. Hey, have you guys seen these new things? You got one over there, Kyle, but look, we got Town Park, the town mayor over there made these personalized for Sea Legs. They're like a Mexican lager. We got to try one of these by the end of the night. I know we all been drinking the Pale Ale. We all like a good IPA, nice. I know, but look, we're going to test this right here because I think, you're not, but we are.
Thank you for that.
Let me clarify that right now. I'm 100% behind you right now.
That's funny. Funny shit.
Try and keep it over here, bro. So.
Yeah, exactly. Well, the smoke I ain't got no control over, man. We got, Besides, on front, hey, have you ever found yourself in a situation where you thought you was getting a contact high, like at One Love or something like that?
Honestly,
or do you keep it moving? Like,
you know
like,
what?
I don't want to do that.
No. Contact high, no. One time I fucking, I had like a giant ass chug of like some punch. Like 3 years ago, it was like Thanksgiving or something with my mom, and like there was a big ass thing of punch, and there was like alcohol in it, and I was so thirsty, and it was hot, and I just like chugged the shit, and I was like, holy shit! Like I called my sponsor. I was like, I swear to God, I didn't fucking know.
Oh, damn.
I ratted myself out like immediately.
Right,
yeah,
real quick.
so,
Like, don't call me later.
Yeah. But it was weird. It was like my, like that day. It was like, wow, I just like had an accidental sip of fucking alcohol for the first time in like 3 fucking years. You know what I
Right.
mean? It was like that shit fucking felt weird.
Right? You're like, oh, I don't like this shit.
I'm like 1,000% sober. I'm like, am I drunk right now?
Right.
Like,
Nice, man. That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. It happened, and I dig your honesty right now too, dude. I appreciate that for real. So where else can they check out Mr. Kyle Smith? You got to give them the details on how they could see you, other than coming to see Legs in June. You know what I mean? But I mean, let them know where they could get you on the Instagram, on like they wanted to book you for something.
yeah.
Agent.
We got we got Kyle Smith Jams on Instagram, Facebook, just Kyle Smith, just my fucking name. There, you know what I mean? Like
just my name.
I mean, there's a couple. I guess there's like another Kyle Smith that kind of like fucked my shit up on Spotify and Pandora and everything.
See?
Yeah, it was like
damn.
it was like a Christian artist or something, like worship music.
Oh wow, yeah, and
Yeah.
they don't bend, dude. They're strict. They're like, no, I was first.
Oh shit! Yeah, but
Be like how Common and Common Sense were, back in the day when they had their little beef over the thing. No, I've been more common than
Oh,
you
my God.
first.
Yeah, I'm not tripping, man.
Right.
Just do my thing and just keep growing and keep building, man. But Spotify, Pandora, Instagram, Facebook. I mean, I pretty much post everything everywhere all the time. I'm trying to think. I got the website KyleSmithJams.com. So.
Yeah, when you're doing too much stuff, you got too much on the plate, man. I know
there's
you got a
lot.
lot of
There's a
shows
lot.
going on,
Yeah.
and plus, don't get it twisted, man. I'm glad you're in the working force too. So all these dates that he's talking about, doing these 9 dates up and down the coast and all this, don't forget, man, we keeps a regular healthcare job, because ain't no healthcare in this industry,
Yeah,
dog. Ain't no
yeah.
401k in this thing here. You dig?
yeah.
There ain't nobody gonna be like putting $100,000 to the side for you, or $100 each week for you.
Yeah.
So we keeps a healthcare plan. That's why I keep my job. I tell my boss that every time, dog. It's like, yo, you know what I do, right? But it's all love, man, and we appreciate it though. So man, I appreciate you for coming through here. I know you got shit going on and all that stuff, and I don't want to hold you up. So if you have to dip out at any time, I understand.
We're good, man. I just got merch orders to catch up on. That's about
Gold.
it.
Hey, matter of fact, how can they support you on that level? Can they make? Well, you got the merch website. Go to the website, KyleSmith.com. What?
Dude, if we're being 1,000% real in front of everybody watching, I got like 70 people waiting for shirts. I'm sorry to laugh, you guys, especially everybody here watching, but every time I get some shit, it's gone in like 2 days, and I got people that have been waiting for like fucking a month and a half for their fucking merch and everything.
Right.
So I got shit coming in 3 days, and I'm gonna get everybody all caught up. But all that stuff, I mean, it's all pretty much like through my page. I just do everything like by myself via Venmo, PayPal. Like that's how I ship all the merch, man. It's just right out of my kitchen with
That's
fucking
it.
PayPal, dude. Yeah.
We'll save the overhead, ship it right to the crib, and
So
I'll
as
ship
long
it
as-
right
As
out.
long as the IRS ain't watching. Then
Right,
that's all
yeah. He don't really do that. His mama
Yeah.
do it. It's in his mama
Yeah.
name anyway, so
It's all
don't worry.
It's all a bunch of gifts, no business transaction.
None of it.
Yeah, man.
It's just supporting the people right there. That's a good look, man. I appreciate it. So
Oh,
just
dude.
get out there and support my man Kyle Smith on all mediums, please. Spotify, the SoundCloud, the iTunes, the all that. You know what I mean? And most of all, his website. Get out there and buy some shit, because that's important. You know? So, hey, JT, you good?
Yeah, I'm straight.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right. You know what's up next, man? We got to talk some cannabis, dog.
Let's do it.
Because you already know that, You bring that stuff. You got my glasses on in right now, dude.
Yeah, the eyes get a little heavy after a while.
Right. I need to cover up a little bit and like make sure that, but we gonna smoke something. We gonna smoke a lot. T Money don't know it, but you're fired up, dog. He don't know it, but he finna do a dab on camera. Cause I can't do it. You know what I mean? So I'm just like, you know what? I'm not able to get into that right now because we still got an hour and a half left
Still
of the
got
show.
stuff to do, yeah.
Exactly. And if you want to enjoy yourself, you want to make sure you do that, dude. So, man, so how's the farm?
It's busy. Springtime's booming. You talking about the cannabis or the produce?
Both. Because I know you're not just, I guess we could get into that. Let them know exactly, because it's just not cannabis. It's always, you do a lot, dude. Not just for the people in our community, but you do for veterans and all that. Let them know.
Yeah. So, Tier 1 Farms is a produce and cannabis farm. The produce side is Tier 1 Organics. The cannabis side is Tier 1 Farms.
Okay.
Based out of Valley Center. Got farms up in, or a farm in Corona. And a couple in Valley Center. The produce farm's about 10 acres.
Nice.
And, man, spring is just in full swing right now.
You're right. It's the season.
Yep. So,
okay.
Trying to stay on top of our indoor cannabis right now.
Okay.
Expanding to do some more greenhouses on the property. We just got our permits approved.
Nice.
So, we'll be putting up an outdoor greenhouse, doing some sun-grown, no-till.
Okay. See, that's what.
All organic cannabis, and we use
all
the same.
Organic.
Yep.
Thank you.
100% organic.
I appreciate you, man.
And we'll be kosher certified in a few months as well. So,
kosher?
Kosher.
Oh, shit. That's a whole different market, dog. Are you serious? Kosher?
Well, it's our kind of loophole. You can't organically certify a cannabis farm until it's federally approved. So our loophole is kosher will come inspect any farm,
right?
And it's held to a higher standard.
Yeah. Exact, dude. And plus, hey, I know some rich Jewish cats that would be like, yo, for real, they would buy some herb just because it's fucking kosher herb. Like, have you ever seen some kosher? Yeah, I'm sorry. Go ahead. I got excited, man. Go ahead.
It's a big. We're excited about it too.
I'm glad you sponsored me, man. I like y'all. But he brought some gifts today, and we're going to talk about all of that. I don't want to blow it up too fast, too soon, because we got an hour and a half with you, dude. So, I mean, again.
My bad. You got me talking. I let this go out.
See, yeah, I'm trying to. So what do we smoke? What is this right here?
That is some of my special right now. It's some sour Larry Bird crossed with Granddaddy Perp. And it's tasty. Yeah. That's about all. I'm very bad at describing it, but it's really good smoke. I enjoy it, and it looks like we rolled it in snow.
I think you did. You know what? And it's some very earthy, like, yeah. Yeah, like, if this was my spliff, it'd probably be all wet at the bottom. Just be like, nah, I can't pass that, dog. You be like, it's a little love making. All right, so what makes you want to pick? How do you pick out your strains? I mean, there's an infinity amount of. How do you pick which ones to grow?
Well, kind of like, Kyle was saying, you just kind of work with the people that you're influenced by or work with. So I kind of bring an idea for what I want to make next. Right now we're doing a big pheno hunt project, so we're doing a bunch of seed hunts with other people.
Okay.
Like some veterans who have invested in some really good genetic seeds don't have the space to grow it, so we kind of work with them, allow them to use our space to chase down what they have. If it's good, we'll give them the clones, and we kind of foot all the bill for it.
Nice. See, and I'm glad you dabbled onto that, because I was going to bring up that too. So a lot of people don't know you are veteran owned and operated, so obviously you've served, and thank you very much for your service. We appreciate that. Can we ask how many years were you in that, and how did that affect you, and how did you go from doing that to doing this?
All right, so let me make sure I get all the questions.
I know, overload. Hold up.
No, it's all good. So I served for 7 years. I was in 1st Ranger Battalion. Got out honorable discharge in 2013. Had a job moving me from the East Coast out here to the West Coast, working in the tech industry, pretty much like a wash your hands, just wear a different uniform. Now I'm a
Right.
civilian doing the same stuff I did in the service.
Okay.
Worked for them for 3 years, and just like any business, they downsized. I was part of the downsize, so
Of course.
kind of bounced around from job to job. Did some stuff with Voc Rehab, some of the veteran programs out there, and ended up in a farming program at Cal Poly.
Nice.
Learned sustainable ag, learned about hydroponics, and I had already dabbled, before, but now
Right.
I applied it to a business model.
Right.
Wrote a business plan, and I saw it as profitable just from the produce side, not even cannabis.
Right.
So that really inspired me, and it's kind of like some of the research I did in farming and vets coming home and not having finding their angle.
Right.
Ag jobs were kind of something vets got thrown into after World War II and after major conflicts. So it's kind of like a cool path to go down, and
Right.
something
Okay.
not a lot of people are doing right now.
Right, that's what I was gonna say. That's
Yeah.
that's what kind of what at first brought me to you guys at first, and now obviously we love the formula and what you guys are doing over there at Tier 1 Farms. That part of the Nug Radio family now. So it's like, you know what, man, I wanted everyone to kind of know what it is that you guys were doing and how you all came about. Because you were veterans and you guys are giving back, and it's not just cannabis. It's broccoli and sprouts and fucking radishes and all that, dog. So I'm like, yo, that's all. That's something. You're not your average. You know what I mean? You're not the average grower guy that's just got I got 150 acres and I got 27 plots and It's like, okay, well, good for you, dog. But what are you trying to do than other just make money off of this? You know what I mean? Are you actually trying to help people? Are you actually giving back to what the hell you're doing? Or are you just raping and pillaging the community as far as, what, just like what big guys are going to do right now? I mean, fuck, Coca-Cola's about to come in here and make a CBD drink. You know what I'm saying? Pepsi. All of them.
Corona's already in
All
it. Yeah.
of them. Don't get it fucking twisted, guys. If you are not already licensed and in this shit already, wrap it up. For real, don't even think about it, because in the next few years, you're going to have a Sativa Budweiser lager. You're going to have a pack of marbles that are, yeah, believe it. In our lifetime, y'all, it will happen. And it sucks that the guys that actually paid the wave and actually did it, guys like yourselves, guys like the people up in in the triangle,
Right.
you know what I mean? I ain't saying names.
Those are
I'm
the
just
guys that
saying.
paid it.
I know better than that shit. But I'm just saying, but guys that actually took the risk and actually put it on there, because now you have, I hate to say it, guys that I've known that are now master growers, and hey,
That term makes me laugh.
hey, what makes them a master? They've been growing since, the 50s. And trial and error, and now, making, $250,000, 300 just for growing. And they're not even at the warehouses no more.
No, they're
They're just watching and making sure you're doing the right thing. And
But experience is worth it.
absolutely.
We're still learning every day.
But I still come from the era of, I want to know where the fuck my weed comes from.
True.
I don't care. I don't want it to be packaged up like that, dog.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's a beautiful thing. I know my man is getting ready to bounce. I got to say, big up going out to Kyle Smith. I understand. Big up going out to him. So, I appreciate what you guys is doing. You know what I mean? I think it's a beautiful thing, and I think that the fact that you guys are giving back and you're helping fellow vets and all that. Nothing but love, Mr. Kyle Smith. Please follow my man Kyle Smith on the Instagram, on the Twitter, and tweet him out. You dig? It's KyleSmith.org on all levels, or .com or whatever. Kyle Smith, please. All right? And if you get to the evangelical Kyle Smith, that ain't him. All right? I mean, he's a good guy, but he's not that's not him. All right? So make sure that you follow that guy along, all right, man? I appreciate you. Nothing but love, sir. Appreciate you. So, I want to go back to, the growing of... Are you growing broccoli?
Not right now. Right now we're doing basil, strawberries,
Okay.
Swiss chards. We're doing a lot of leafy herbs,
Okay.
some fruits like berries, tomato, strawberries, blueberries,
Strawberries.
raspberries.
Nice, all the berries.
Yep, we're doing some late planting for a later in the season harvest. So
Okay.
we're trying to hit the off-season time so that way we're more valuable
Yeah,
and can, fetch a better price at the market.
absolutely. And then you obviously do the farmer markets and all that good stuff. And
Yeah, we do farmers markets, we do direct to restaurants, whole specialty produce.
see, that is
That's
that's
wholesale
like
market.
from farm to the table, right?
Right.
Dude.
I'll tell
I
you what, though,
love
getting
that,
into
man.
restaurants is tough because you're trying to stop a chef from planning his whole week out. You're trying to get into his world,
Right.
and they're chaos. They're
See, I know a
But-
few chefs, but they cook with cannabis, but that doesn't mean they can't cook with you. You know what I mean? Why
well,
can't
most of them like to relax after a long day in the kitchen or a week. So
Right.
We always like to sample all of our products when we go to. Pardon me for hitting the mic.
Yeah, no worries, no
when
worries.
When we go actually get some time with the chef.
Right, because that's important. I mean, if you're able to get a good chef, that's, I think that is a freaking. I went so far as to what is it, Hello Fresh? I hate to name drop them fuckers. One of them online things where they bring the food to you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it was like, oh, I'll try that. But then I started thinking, you know what, man? How long did it take for that food to get here? And if it's still how long did it get to the warehouse so they could pack it up to bring it to?
Right.
It's not really so much farm to fresh as it was. But yours could be from straight out of the ground, rinsed off a day. Not even a day,
same
hours, same day. Yeah,
day,
hours to the local restaurant right down the road. Dude.
Yep. And then it sits. It's good for them for about 2 to 3 weeks.
Right. See, that's the way to do it. And you're helping farmers and you're helping vets, veteran owned, getting the cannabis. We're going to talk more. I just stayed on the, farm fresh side, but we finna talk this cannabis talk because y'all has got some shit. And that is my thing. So T-Money, man, give me something to go into real quick. And we'll be right back with some more from Tier 1 Farms. And I guarantee you're going to enjoy yourself right now because it's a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
These days, sometimes it gets real tough, but we find a way. 'Cause I needed your love before yesterday. But for now, if you make me smile, I guess I'll stay. 'Cause the feeling I get when I'm loving you, girl, I walk out that door. 'Cause I miss you most, don't wanna see you cry. No, because I love you, and that's all I got to say. 'Cause I tell you I love you, but then you say it's too late, and then no rejection, don't wanna hear you say. 'Cause I need you, I wanna please you, but if you're gonna let me go, then you gotta let me know. But okay, 'cause I don't wanna hear you say that's the only way. I miss it when you used to kiss me. I miss the way you used to hug me. I miss the way you used to say, you told me that you love me. Oh, oh. Falling in and out of love with you, baby, it's what I hate to do. I said I can't stand this pain no more. Can't stand to see you walking out that door. Baby, I need your love every day, and I never wanna see our situation change. You know, but it gets so hard to be real. Me, I'm just feeling bored or so used to. 'Cause this is the predicament I'm in these days. Sometimes it gets real tough, but we find a way. 'Cause this is the predicament I'm in these days. Sometimes it gets real tough, but we find a way. Baby, I need your love every day, need you, I wanna please you. But if you're gonna let me go, then you gotta let me know. But okay, cause I don't wanna hear you say that's the only way. I miss it when you used to kiss me. I miss the way you used to hug me. I miss the way you used to say, you told me that you love me. Cause this is the predicament I'm in these days. Sometimes it gets real tough, but we find a way. Cause this is the predicament I'm in these days. Sometimes it gets real tough, but we find a way. I miss the way you used to say. I miss the way you used to say. I miss the way you used to say. You told me that you loved me.
Big up going out to my man Josh Heinrichs. The whole Rastapa fam. Man, that's gonna be a fun time. Josh Heinrichs, Fluid Foundation, Special Blend, Indica Roots. And that's just on Saturday. Don't forget Cali Conscious. And I will be down there alongside Skylar and the Tunes on Friday. But yeah, these days, that's that stuff right there, man. I like me some Josh Heinrichs, man. Do you play reggae music for your plants?
I play all sorts. Everything from metal, dubstep, reggae, classical.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. They're well-cultured plants, man.
Yep. Just whatever mood I'm in, I like to share the energy with the plants, man.
That's called love right there. That's what you do when you got something as good as what you got right here, man. You brought me something that was like, dude, you know I'm going to have to talk about this, right? So this is some, okay, Larry Bird, right?
Sour Larry Bird.
Sour Larry Bird with Granddaddy Perps.
Correct.
How do you even go about, like, I'm going to put this with this and I'm going to mix this? It's like a gumbo.
Well, it's,
Damn, I wish y'all had smell-o-vision, man. I really do.
it's kind of selective, we try and some of it's roll of the dice. We try and pick things we know produce well for either smell, resin quality, size, weight,
Right.
all of that. And sometimes you get lucky,
Right.
especially if you're starting from seed, but most of it we either source good genetics from reputable distributors or we roll the dice ourselves.
I imagine it's a process of even just going through the process of finding the seed, right? Like, how do you even know what, like, is this seed gonna really produce for me, or is it gonna? See, when y'all start talking about genetics and all that type of, I can't front. I act like I pay attention.
Yeah.
I do.
It's
I
all right.
look like I know what I'm doing,
Don't worry, I'm still learning.
but y'all be ahead of the game, like. Talking some fucking. I'm one of those, and the finished product is.
Right. Yeah.
But I mean, tell us. I'm obviously you're not gonna give us everything, but show, like, how do you go about to see? I mean, some people will used to say, "Oh, how do you go about it?" Tell us how you do it, if you can.
Honestly, I'm a little selfish. I like to grow it I like,
Right.
and if other people like it, then
Cool.
we have similar tastes, and if not, then there's 4,000 other cultivators in the state that
Right.
have exactly what you're looking for.
Right. Okay. So you grow what's best that you like.
Right.
Okay.
And we try to put some business sense behind it.
Yeah.
If it's gonna, produce well, if it's gonna grow in a certain pattern, we don't try to run things that we're still,
Right.
figuring out the
didn't-
kinks.
Then you might be like my brother or something, because we like the same shit.
Honestly, I
let me
like stuff citrusy and anything
Ooh-wee.
that's gonna put me to sleep.
I don't. I don't know if I'm gonna go to sleep on this, but I mean, you gave me something once that had me vacuuming my house, and I was literally like, "Why the fuck am I vacuuming my house? I hate vacuuming." And I was smiling about doing it, like, "Ooh, I didn't mind. I'm okay." Just what the hell? But no, I already know what it was. It's this right. This is this. What'd you say? It's grand. Is this the
No,
granddaddy?
that is the purple gorilla. That's
Beast.
Granddaddy Perp crossed with Gorilla Glue.
Beast, dude. Where we at? And I know you can't. I know you can't, man. Look.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put it on my Instagram page. Don't worry about it. It'll be all good. Don't you worry about it. And this stuff will be archived. And if you come to Sea Legs, you might smoke some of it on Sunday with me over there. Sunday Fun Day right there at Sea Legs with the one and only Johnny Love alongside.
What's up, Johnny Love? Can't wait to see you guys Sunday. Hell
That's
yeah.
gonna be fun. That's gonna be fun. Let me tell you,
Hell
Johnny
yeah.
Love alongside Ginger Roots at Sea Legs.
That's gonna be an epic
Yeah.
Mother's Day.
Right, and you remember Johnny Love because y'all
Oh,
met
yeah,
at the sushi dinner, right?
Yeah.
So,
We're still talking.
I know. He let it be known. He was like, man, Tier 1, I went on tour. Tier 1 came through, laced me up. And I was like, oh, word?
Well,
They came in when?
no, he
came down.
Yeah,
right. Yeah, I understand. I know.
Yeah, it's been hard to get away from the farm. You know,
Dude.
spring's we got a lot of rain. It's just
Right.
planning, harvest is coming up.
So, recently they just said that global warming shit ain't real, right? That's what our guy just went to, recently has said that, right? I ain't trying to get politics, but when a motherfucker's wrong, you got to call him out, right? I don't care who he is, right? On what level, on whatever, right?
Right.
Have you noticed a change as far as your grow? If anything is the seasons getting a little...
Honestly, I've only been back in California for 5 years, so I'm still learning what the climate has as far as history and what's to be expected, especially in my area. So I went from like super wet, moist, big tropical thunder
Right.
systems coming through on the East Coast all the time to
Okay.
like fires, earthquakes, dry, desert, like 45 climates.
No
in
water coming for a year?
one
Right.
Yeah, you got like every climate you can think of within an hour drive of each other. So
Right. So you haven't got the bearings
No,
yet of
no,
the
I-
whole agricultural landscape yet then.
no, but I mean, it's from talking to more experienced farmers, they've definitely noticed a change. But
Yeah.
I
None on your end on that. Well, that's good then. That
Yeah.
means the berries are going to be stronger. The strawberries are going to taste nicer, and the blueberries
Yep.
is going to be bluer. So hopefully everything will be strong. How many cats you got in your area in the farm as far as like veterans and all that? I want to know how have you reached out? How have you reached out to them, or have they reached out to you in order to become part of like the whole T1 Farms?
so really we started. There's 4 of us, four veteran brothers that started this, and some have had to move out of state for different reasons, different jobs. So
Right. California ain't cheap, y'all.
no, and if you got a job making more money, like
Right.
it
Yeah,
makes sense
absolutely.
for the family. So
Absolutely.
can't knock them, but
Nah.
we all started together on the cannabis side. Things happened.
Right.
Now we're down to 2 original people from the
Okay.
4, but we've added a few more
Nice.
other veterans who we've met either through on the job, exchanges or personal recommendations.
Right.
And then once we started the cannabis side, we started reaching out to veteran organizations because we're working on our end goal when we first started was to be a veteran-owned company that's able to provide clean medicine for other vets. We wanted to start
Nice.
donating it to the VA
Yeah.
for studies, for research, for whatever you can think of. And
Yeah.
yeah, so now that's still a goal of ours, but now we've picked up a few more people through working with them at school or on different farm projects, and we're probably up to about 5 people now,
Nice. Okay. All right.
including our farm hands. So
Okay. That's what I'm. And I just admire the fact of what you guys are doing, and the service you guys done, and then you're bringing it back into an industry that's normally not, a lot of cats in the military aren't really looking at that like, ooh, I want to get
right.
into that industry.
And
but
being
then
in the military, it's such a stigma because
Right.
you can't. And now it's like, being on that receiving end of all these meds, I
right,
was looking for alternative stuff and found it out here and
right.
realized
see-
how much of a benefit it is for everyone. So it's been a fun path.
Yeah, no, I appreciate it, man, because anytime you're in a position and you're able to help out the vets and you're helping, not just vets, but help out people in general that has gone through whatever and come back, and they're not the same sometimes. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Shit changes you a little bit. You know
Oh,
what I
yeah.
mean? So I could imagine anything that I could help with that. I'm good with that, you know what I mean? And obviously you're reaching out to them and they're doing it in a proper way. So how can they reach out to you if they wanted to hear from you or wanted to get in contact with Tier 1 Farms and be like, hey, you know what? I'm in Branson, Missouri. How can I be down, or how can I help, or how can I get involved in what you guys are doing?
Well, they can always reach us on our Instagram, at Tier 1 Farms, or our email, tier1farms@gmail.com.
Nice.
But for the cannabis side, we're kind of restricted to the
Yeah.
state and local
Well, yeah,
laws.
absolutely. I mean, come on, you guys are licensed,
Right,
and you guys
but,
are, you're not gonna reach out to, you want to,
No, but
yeah,
we do offer an opportunity into the industry through doing what we call like washing the pots. If you want to get into the cannabis industry, we're always looking for or offering the opportunity for people to learn how to trim on some of our side project things. So
Yeah.
not a lot of companies or entities want to open their doors like that, but
I'll be the first to tell you that there's a lot of companies in this industry that will not open their doors for you like
Right.
that unless they know you or you are referred to or something like that, because if there is such a stigma or I don't know that guy type vibe. You know what I mean?
Well, right. I mean, and when
which
you're-
understandably so.
right.
Understand?
Everyone's wanting to protect their best interests.
Absolutely, and I think
But-
that's necessary. You should have to.
But as a vet, I want to be able, when in position, to
Yes.
give back to other vets and give a hand up,
Yes.
if you will.
Yeah, no, I dig it, man. I dig it. Quit playing with yourself, man. Follow them, man. Tier 1 Farms. You already know. And when we come back, I guarantee you, he will let me know exactly how the heck did you come up with Platinum Wookie. I want to know what that is, dog. No, you don't have to explain it, but look, Platinum Wookie. Dude, this shit is like covered in flaky flakes, dog. I'm just come play me some ganja music, man. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Ring on her finger and she still loves her gets away, yeah. She has said it's a love we have, it's not the same. She tell me all the reasons why she loves to sneak and lay. And all we do is just have late and I sing some good reggae. See, I'm not the one to come steal someone's lover. But I'm the one to tell her when someone can treat her better. Hey, if he don't love you, girl, don't take his time. I'm gonna show you what it's like to be in love and not afraid of your number one best friend. I wanna share this world of love with you. I'm Mr. Lover Lover. Yeah. I'm Mr. Lover Lover. I'm Mr. Lover Lover. She pull up onto my back street and she called me, come outside. I've been waiting for your love, I've been waiting all night. She bring it, she roll it, she blaze it, now she drive off for a drive. Chateau cruising all night. You see, I love up the good vibration that she's giving up to me. I know the love is pure even though she wears a ring. You see, I never been the one to love a married woman. Got her whole life, but I'm the one in the backseat, John knows I'm getting sweaty. Whole situation is messy. No, but I'm not the one to come and disrespect nobody. I know we don't love you, so we're hurting nobody. I'm not the one to come and disrespect nobody, but I know we don't love you, so we're hurting nobody. If he don't love you, girl, don't take his time. I'm gonna show you what it's like to be in love and not afraid of your number one best friend. I wanna share this world of love with you. I'm Mr. Lover Lover. I'm Mr. Lover Lover. I'm Mr. Lover Lover. I'm Mr. Lover Lover. If he don't love you, don't worry, 'cause I'm not going in a hurry. If he don't love you, don't worry, 'cause I'm not going in a hurry. If he don't love you, don't worry, 'cause I'm not going in a hurry. If he don't love you, don't worry, 'cause I'm not going in a hurry. You see, he talks about the leave like he never does. He loved without the money, so he keeps you where he was. He always talking about doing you were wrong, but I'm not even tripping, so I'm singing you a song. If he don't love you, don't worry, 'cause I'm not going in a hurry. If he don't love you, don't worry, 'cause I'm not going in a hurry. If he don't love you, don't worry, I'm not going in a hurry. If he don't love you, don't worry, 'cause I'm not going in a hurry. I'm Mr. Lover Lover. I'm Mr. Lover Lover.
I miss a lover. Yeah. Johnny Love. Brand new. Man, I can guarantee you will hear that tune Sunday Fun Day this Sunday down there
Yeah.
at Sea Legs, man. It's free. Come on out there, bring the kids and
Quit
shit.
playing with yourself.
Man, and come on out there and enjoy yourself for free. You know, my guys from Tier 1 Farms will be out there. Go Turpy will be out there. Ginger Roots will be out there.
Ginger Roots.
So he'll be out there. He just got done playing with the Expanders. Just saw his new show. Man, he's all right. I ain't gonna front. He's got legendary guys behind him, so it's hard to fucking not sound good. You got Foley Forward playing drums for you. I mean, playing bass. Damn. Did I just say Fully Forward played fucking drums?
I think you did.
Woo! Shouts out to Town Park Brewery. Woo! I appreciate you. I ain't even going in hard, dude. I'm just relaxing. The vibe has been good, man. Shouts out to my man Kyle Smith, who had to get out of here, had to make his way back up north there. Got things going on. That's what happens when you're busy.
Yeah.
I appreciate you coming in with and sitting down with me today, though, dude. Let me tell you. Because it's something that you don't always get to come down from the mountain.
No, not
So
always.
when you do, and you come and see me in the city,
Man,
yeah, I appreciate you.
had to
dog.
wash the truck up and everything.
Yeah, right. Didn't have to look like you was like up there four-wheeling or something. Like you coming from the mountains, huh?
Yep.
All right. So I'm as you can tell, if you guys watching our live feed, I appreciate you. Thank you. Make sure you subscribe and follow us along on all our platforms, Nug Radio, blah 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 blah. This green, what? Granddaddy Perps, right?
That was a purple gorilla.
It is sticky too, like the
Or
glue.
purple glue, whichever you
Yeah,
wanna
purple
call it.
gorilla glue, right? See, I'm looking forward to smoking this. I like this. What made you want to grow this one? Other than the fact that obviously I see why the nugs are huge on this thing, dude. The nugs are
Well-
nice. I mean, that's a smaller one of the ones.
That was kind of like let's see if we can.
Yeah.
That's kind of how that one came.
Okay. Took the risk of like, yeah, it can do.
We like purple. We like glue.
Right. Why the fuck not?
And honestly, I got to give a lot of credit to my boy Hitman from Stank Boy Seeds.
Hey, big up Hitman for Stink Boy.
Yeah, he's giving me a lot of inspiration and guidance on, breed selection and smarter moves to make when you're trying to choose some some funky stuff.
Yeah, because that one right there, boy, let me tell you. We about to get busy with this one. And we going to talk about it while we do it, too. Hopefully it don't make me cough, because if it does, T-Money's got some music queued up for us. It'd be like, commercial break. Fuckers coughing, can't keep it together. Just in case. So, I mean, you know, I appreciate you, man. I mean, damn. Plat Wookie, though.
Yeah.
That's
so-
what we were going to get back into.
Exactly. I was just about to say Platinum Wookie.
I was like, I need an explanation before I smoked on that one. Had me talking like Jabba the Hutt up out here. So you're going to have to explain this one.
It's pretty simple. It's platinum crossed with, Wi-Fi cookies. So we got Wookie.
You got a lot of mellow people in the studio right now.
Yeah, it is kind of quiet.
It is, right?
Everyone's eyes are there.
You wouldn't know that we have a studio audience right now.
Now they're getting dabbed out.
I think they're beyond dabbed out. Some of them was like, I'm good.
Yep, I don't see the sugar up here.
Yeah.
I think it's back there.
Oh, I was gonna. You know what? That was one. How? I know you can't get into depth, but you know, one of these days we are gonna definitely come out and fucking film. I want to know how do you make these things? I don't know if y'all could see it or not, but this is what is this is like
Shatter,
wax
wax
Wednesdays, shatter Wednesdays, whatever.
shatter days.
So this is one of those
That's some Nug Run gelato.
I love the gelato strain. Oh, does it? See, I have a feeling this just has, Mike, you're gonna cough for like an hour, bro. You will just be coughing. Even if you give me the perfect dab size little small ones like we did the first time I did, I'd still be coughing because I'm about to be like
nighttime medicine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. See, I understand that language right there, my friend. Okay. So it's a nighttime thing. When you're ready for bed, all day is done.
Yeah.
Day is done.
But I'm more of a flower guy, so that for me is like my.
See, me too. I'm the same way.
Whatever sleeping pill you can think of, that's what that is for me.
Hello. Yeah. Nighty night. Okay. See, that's good to know. Can you sprinkle that stuff on top of herb? Like, can you put that on top of herb, or does that have to be like in a whole long that contraption of a rig they call it?
I mean, you can do whatever. It's yours. You can do whatever you want with it.
Well, I mean,
but yeah, I mean, people put
normally
on there.
the best way to utilize your shatter is how?
I mean, dab it to get all of it out, but it's kind of like that connoisseur thing. You can do a low temp melt if you want more flavor. You can do a hot. Some people do hot. I unknowingly have been doing hot dabs for way too long.
Right.
I'm just now
realizing that, I like it a little cooler.
Get the proper rig, get someone to teach me about it. Now,
okay. So you're
right.
I know you call yourself a novice dabber, whereas I'm looking at you like, yo, you know enough to come on my show and talk about that. So I really, I don't know that much about it, obviously, but I know that I'll trust a motherfucker who does it himself. You know what I mean? Yeah. First dab I ever did was with the dabbing granny.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, up at Kushstock. No, it was not.
No, because she's a gangster.
Dude, she's hardcore. She's OG.
Doing like 3 grand dabs.
Thank you.
Yeah,
and then she wants to hang me. Yeah, exactly.
No.
Yeah. You know my style. You understand. And it was not a good look. But luckily there's a lot of people, and I just did my thing and got the fuck out of there and was like, oh my God, I can't breathe.
Get the sweats.
Right, the sweats was coming.
Woo.
Yeah, you understand.
Oh yeah.
So it was one of those things, but shout out going out to Dabbing Granny for real.
What's
Nothing but love, and the whole Kushstock staff over there. I can't wait to fucks with y'all again. Hey, you know what? But who else we gonna be fucking with? June 1st, we are going to be down there at the San Diego Bay Fest alongside Tribal Seeds, Fortunate Youth, Pepper, Slightly Stupid, Arise Roots. I hope Arise Roots is on that bill. I just felt like shouting them out right now because they've been doing the damn thing. I really hope Arise Roots is on that bill. But if not, they should be. I'm just saying.
You got an ashtray? Oh.
Yeah, you can use that one right there. It's kind of heavy. Yeah, you can use that one right there. So yeah, so there's a lot of good shows going on in San Diego. I can't wait, man. I'm glad that you made that, from your area, which is close to San Diego. That's why I brought it up.
Oh, yeah.
You're close. You're not necessarily in, but you're close. It's
Same state.
Yeah,
city.
yeah. County. Same thing.
There it is.
I'll take that. T-Money, we ready? Because I guarantee you, I'm finna hit this granddaddy and it's gonna commercial. And then I got the guy that always you will see at Sea Legs every Sunday Fun Day coming up next. We got the Wolfman in the building. Oh yeah, we're gonna talk to him too. Quit playing.
Nothing in this world is free, so let's free society from its greed. Let's spread the word of peace. Let this music open your mind. Don't let the world get the best of you. We're coming with those positive vibes. Life is what you make it. If opportunity strikes, then you take it. I use this music as a message, so we'll break it. We spread a wisdom to this one through sounds of reggae. As T-Vibes gon' sing it. And we'll be riding down the slow ride, bringing on the good vibes, having some good times in this city life. So stop and look around, now turn that frown upside down. Sit down and watch the sunrise, the second come around. Riding down the slow ride, bringing on the good vibes, having some good times in this city life. So stop and look around, now turn that frown upside down. Sit down and watch the sunrise, the second come around. We gotta strive, yeah, we got to survive. Don't give up now, cause everything is alright. Life's a struggle, but don't worry about your troubles. Relax and think of good thoughts and do not burst that bubble. We gotta strive, yeah, we got to survive. Don't give up now, cause everything is alright. Life's a struggle, but don't worry about your troubles. Relax and think of good thoughts and do not burst that bubble. Riding down the slow ride, bringing all the good vibes, having some good times in this here life. So stop and look around and turn that frown upside down. Sit down and watch the sunrise, the second come around. Riding down the slow ride, bringing on the good vibes, having some good times in this here life. So stop and look around and turn that frown upside down. Sit down and watch the sunrise, the second come around. You know it's time to stand and fight. Unite as one. Bring positivity. Bring love. Unite as one. HT vibes. Roots music. Build the negativity from your soul. Cause positivity is coming down and knocking down your door. We express your love for life. What it takes, I sip a track is positivity. We spreading it all night. We're coming in your city and you know we do not fight. We're spreading all the love and then we keep them vibes alright. So I tell you like it is, when I tell you like it was. Roots man are coming spreading positivity. From jam music, positivity. Feel the movement, positivity. From jam music, positivity. Bringing unity.
Yes. As the vibes come alive, big up going out to SGV Vibes, man. Those guys right there rocked it for us not too long ago over there at Sea Legs. Yeah, we like to support those that support us, and we even support some people that don't support us just because we got nothing but love, and it's always about love and spreading that nice positive vibe, you dig? Even if other cats ain't with you, we understand, because every time somebody is always going through something else, let me tell you. So big up and bless going out to each and every one of y'all, and hopefully you're enjoying your I almost said Sunday Fun Day. I'm already there, T. I'm already there, T. I'm telling you. I'm like, yo, this shit's got me in some happy-go-lucky, like I'm finna go home and vacuum my house. So hopefully you're enjoying yourselves. If not, just continuously listen to this show, and I tell you, you'll find something new every time. It's always on our Instagram and on our YouTube page, so make sure that you follow that shit. Shouts out going out to Vice. And as we move, man, so tell me, man, Have you been contacted by other veteran organizations to try to just be like, hey, can you come up here and do this stuff like outside of California and like where they like take you somewhere?
Yeah, I mean, not necessarily a veteran organization, but we have been approached by different teaching institutions that cater to veterans that wanted, a guest speaker about cannabis and sustainable ag. We do farm consultations for actually, because I've been to school for hydroponic ag.
Right.
We'll go and help, diagnose systems at people's farms or
So you could be the
help build
guy.
them.
So you're also as obviously not just the owner of it, but obviously a guy that can like get you like if you're a novice and you don't really know too much about trying to get in this industry and you have a certain amount of capital and you want to go about trying to get into this industry, they would call you in order to get your shit set up right? Am
Well,
I hearing it kind of right?
I'd be willing to point them in the right direction, but like I'm not like a consultant to help them get the permits. That's on
Right.
their own business
Oh,
thing.
yeah.
But if they need
you need a
someone
lawyer for that.
to-
Because that's a whole different thing. Yeah.
Got to know some people at the
Right.
city.
But I'm just
And
saying,
so- but-
right. The agricultural side.
Well,
the-
yeah. If someone needs like if they're having a problem with their hydroponic system on their farm, they're
Right.
they're losing the crop or something's not happening.
Right.
We can come up like eventually I'm getting my pest control advisor degree, so I'll be able to identify pests for any produce, tree,
Okay.
fruit, cannabis, tomato, you name it.
Nice. Because
So-
the white mice is serious.
White flies,
White
thrip, but yeah,
flies.
so I'll be able to identify and teach how to prevent and make recommendations on how they should fix it and what they
Nice.
can do to prevent. But as far as the consultation for the cannabis side, we're just, if people need help designing a grow or, we can do some kind of checks and balances to make sure what they've got in place is going to be suitable
For
for their
what they're
needs
trying to
or
do.
make sure they have realistic ideas of
Right.
what they can do with that space.
That in itself right there, because, I'm sure you get it too. People call us with stupid. I still get ounces in the mail sometimes. People mailing me ounces in the mail to the studio, and I'm like, yo, you can't do that, people. I know where I'm in California, but you can't send me out. Really? Like, I'm not Barney Rubble. You know what I'm saying? It's not
Right.
delivered to Barney Rubble.
No.
Nug Radio. I'm like, don't do that, guys, for real. But I appreciate you.
Good looking.
But at the same time, don't put that on yourself like that there. But I think that going back and forth and knowing, I know you guys are doing stuff outside of California
Right.
as far as just helping people, not just helping other things going on. Talk about some shit that you got going on in Florida. Let me know what's going on with that.
So I want to give a big shout out to Loud Pack Sesh, Florida. We're gonna be out that way in about a week and a half or so. Gonna link up with our East Coast Weed for Warrior chapter out of
Nice.
Tampa and Orlando. Go kind of put some FaceTime down and see how
Nice.
things are progressing out there.
Right.
Because there is a big
Oh, yeah, Florida's huge.
There's a big veteran presence in Florida. You got SOCOM down there. You have, multiple Air Force, Marines, Coast Guard. There's a whole bunch of branches down there. Tons
Right.
of retired vets. And
Okay.
and they're in what we were in about 10 years ago. They're in the beginning stages of it, just now being medically allowed, and they're like super regulated on how much THC content they're actually allowed to
Okay.
consume per month. So they've got them down to like the milligram
Oh, wow.
per patient. So it's not like you can just come in and buy an ounce and some edibles and some concentrates and
Right.
and you're good.
They're
It's
like, you're allowed this amount of much.
right, like you get 500 milligrams a month, whether that's edibles. I'm just pulling a
Right,
number,
right,
but-
right.
but
Wow.
super restricted.
But
so-
even the fact that you had that they're that restricted to that
right.
degree of like, wow, I didn't realize it was that
And
serious like that.
concentrates are on the chopping block,
Right,
'cause it's
right.
hard
Yeah,
to-
I've heard. Yeah.
super potent. And so they're, we're just trying to do whatever we can to be advocates for the veteran, population wherever we can.
Well, I hope my man Rasta G the Gummy doesn't make his adventures out to Florida because he's like 3,000 milligrams. They ain't gonna let him fly out there too good. You dig? So shouts out to Mama Kush out there, man, making them 300 milligram. Look, you guys do not need. Let me talk. Do you guys make these? Do you guys do edibles? You guys don't.
No, we
do-
try to just stay in our lane. We do a
That's
lot
right.
of flour.
And I appreciate you for that, because there's a lot of people that are, all of a sudden want to get into edibles, and then they just think it's funny to make a cookie, like a cookie
of death.
of death.
I've had one of those.
Right. You know what I mean? That
Like, what are
fucking
you doing?
300 milligram cookie, like cookie.
Right.
How are you supposed to? That's you eat one cookie, you're like, oh, I eat 2 or 3, 4, 5, 6 cookies. You know what I mean? I don't eat just one cookie. You eat 3 or 4 or 5 of those fucking things.
Yep. Someone got me with Chex Mix
It's a wrap.
because you're just sitting there eating Chex
Right?
Mix.
Yeah.
And then it hits you and you get more hungry and you're like, fuck, all I got's Chex Mix.
And then you're done. It's a wrap, man.
Yep.
That's what I know, dude. And it's the highest you ever been, dog. It's out of curiosity. Just came out of my head right now, like the highest you ever been. Like, damn. Will you look at your boys and you be like, I'm high, dog.
my
This is not good.
My first dab.
Why is it?
Because,
Why is
hey,
it the dab that always
it's-
take us back to like our first
it's
grade
a
when we
tie.
were 12 and shit?
It's a tie for the Corova Black Brownie and my first dab because
Yeah.
so for my first dab, I'm with some friends. We rode bikes up to Washington, and so we're all the way up there. We've been up for like a day and a half, just riding straight all the way from San Diego up to freaking Seattle almost.
Right.
So we get there, and I'm just like, bro, I need to smoke. It's a fucking long ride. Everyone's drinking beer. So we're at my friend's house, and he's like, hey, I don't have any flour. I just have this stuff. And he was like, I got this dab. And I'm
Right.
just like, yeah, dab.
Dab. All right, cool.
I don't want to look like a bitch. So
Right, like, dab.
yeah.
Psh, let's go. I know what it is.
So he's like, yeah, you dabbed before, right? And I'm like, oh, yeah, totally. So
Yeah,
he
no
breaks me
problem.
off like about the end of your pinky.
Oh shit!
Like a fucking
this your first one?
glob. Yeah, first.
Oh,
All right, so I do
boy.
everything wrong. I hadn't eaten, I hadn't slept. I've
You're
been
just-
drinking,
Wrecked from start.
wrecked from start, and then I fucking hold it like I'm trying to like save that last bit of a joint, like I'm never gonna smoke again. I'm holding it, and immediately sweat. I'm coughing for forever. And
Yeah.
then, like I'm passing out, just sitting there, like
Right.
just
It's done.
yeah, just higher than draft pussy, man.
Yeah, I understand that one, man. That's my same story, dude. Basically the same thing. Now, I mean, I had to function because I had to get off the stage in order
I
to
had
do
to ride
that.
my motorcycle.
You know what I
back.
mean? And
Yeah.
even my girl, my fiance,
Wait, you had to be on stage after
that
that?
my first
No,
dab ever
no,
was with the dabbing granny at Kushstock, dog, and I did it on camera. And I literally did the dab, and I'm like, turn that motherfucker off. I went down and I sat down, dog. I don't know how many acts I done missed. I'm sitting in the same spot, homie. Sweating.
Yeah.
Trying to say hi to people when somebody came up. Hey, Ross White. Oh, yeah.
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
Out of character, dog. My girl was even like, you don't have no idea. I knew you were so high. And she was in the crowd, you know what I mean? She finally came back after 2 hours of me not being able to go out there. She finally came back and was like, no, I need to see you. Dude,
Oh yeah.
that's how I knew I cannot dab ever unless I'm like in my own safe zone. Because, man, that the sweats, the whole like, man, and so I trip out because people, I believe that first Kushstock, it was all the way up in fucking San Bernardino, right?
Yeah.
So that was like 113 degrees. I'm like, how are these people doing shots of Jameson and doing dabs in 113 degree weather,
How's
bro?
it not melting?
No, it was certain.
Right.
Certain guys did. They put in. I mean, yeah, certain guys would do.
yeah.
But I mean, this is when they was, able to let it.
You're with dabbing.
Dude, yeah. Shouts out to her because
Wow.
that right there,
It's
man.
impressive.
I couldn't talk. Just bad.
Yep.
So hey, big up going out to any of you. You making me. Making me
thinking
cough
about
just
it.
thinking about it right now, dog. Like, oh, wait. Lungs is like, how dare you? What's wrong with you? We won't be doing any dabbing at sea legs, though. We'll just be drinking a lot of Mexican lagers. Shouts out to Town Park Brewery and a lot of good IPAs. I'm telling you, it's always good. But make sure you always chase your beers with water.
Yeah.
That's a good thing, right? Every time I'm at Sea Legs, especially in that sun, man, you have a beer?
Dude,
Have
the
a
sea
water.
legs, pretty good.
Right, not bad, right? It's not a bad lager. All right. In the meantime, all about quit playing with yourself. We're just having a good time, man. Hopefully you're enjoying your Wednesday evening. I got the man, the Wolf Man. He dances like no one is watching, and when you're giving away a bunch of good weed, I guarantee you he dances even harder, and it's always a good time. Let me tell you. So we're gonna be talking to him in a minute. Come and see him at Sea Legs. Let's go, T Money.
Just another sunny California day. Got to avoid the freeway. No, I can't let them see my face. 'Cause I'll be back here with another case. They can't wait to put a gun in my head, no. The way they see it, I'm better off dead, no. Johnny Lock, you thought you got a real criminal. Come to my neighborhood, the shit'll seem minimal. Tell me, where are you headed at this time of night? Put your hands on the hood now and don't try to fight. Tell me, look what we have here. See, where'd you find this? I thought that we were both clear. Now you're gonna be missed. Whoa. Yeah. I'm coming back for round two. It'll be different this time. Right when I thought that I would never get caught, I was stopped at the end of the line. Rest of them people, they don't understand, but you know it's all fine by me. The way I was taught, we don't talk to police, we don't hear no, see no, speak no. They can't wait to put a gun in my head, no. The way they see it, I'm better off dead, no. Johnny Lock, you thought you got a real criminal. Come to my neighborhood, this shit'll seem minimal. Tell me, where are you headed at this time of night? Put your hands on the hood now and don't try to fight. Tell me, look what we have here. See, where'd you find this? I thought that we were both clear. Now you're gonna be missed. Whoa. Tell me, look what we have here. See, where'd you find this? I thought that we were both clear, and now you're gonna be missed. Whoa.
Man, you know what the worst thing is? I feel like I just did I got some resin on my fucking Rastapal shirt or something. Dog. I need some resin cleaner or something on my Rastapal shirt. I know what it is. I need a new Rastapal shirt when I go down there this next weekend. There we go. Because I got resin on this one. Ain't that something fucked up? How I get resin? All right. Anyhow. Tier 1 Farms in the building. Getting me all fucked up.
Boy.
I'm blaming it on y'all. It ain't my fault. Give it to me. Shouts out to my man Kyle Smith, for real. Appreciate him. And that tune right there, I forget, what was that, T-Money? Criminal. I don't know if that's on the new album or not, but that sounds a good sound. And that man right there, look how good things are going to be happening for him. But I want all of y'all to join me this weekend down there at Sea Legs, Sunday Fun Day. And I guarantee you, it's a Mother's Day special. We got my man Johnny Love alongside Ginger Roots down there.
Love.
Yeah, man, that's going to be a beautiful situation right there. I know you're coming.
Yeah.
You're
We'll
going to be
there.
in the building. So it's always going to be a good time. And, come on over and say hello and let us know what you guys are thinking. And this next dude I'm about to bring up to the mic right here has been at Sea Lake since I've been there. And let me tell you, I ain't been there that long, but it's been going for like 3 years now. And the last 2 that I've been there, this dude is always there, and he's always been like so energetic, so full of, and I don't know how it's going to translate on radio right now. Hopefully you guys are watching us, because I guarantee he's more of a watcher.
Right.
Wolfman, let's get my man the Wolfman over here real quick. Let's get my man the Wolfman over here. He's over there in the green room dabbing it out and shit. So, hey, I ain't mad at him. The sauce is always saucy. Big up going out to Tier 1.
Thanks for having us.
Man, I appreciate you. The Wolfman is in the building. Look at this guy. Hey.
Nice to see you.
Hey, how is it, brother?
Pleasure to meet you.
You too.
Just make sure you talk into that mic right there.
I'm sorry about that.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Oh, no, I hear myself. Okay.
There you go. How are you, brother?
You know why I don't hear myself? Because I'm not all there.
Right off the bat. All right.
That's the one thing I like when you stand on that stage is you communicate with everybody so well, you can make them all laugh, even the children.
Yeah. I appreciate you, man. We try to.
We all appreciate you.
Well, thank you, man. Sunday, Sea Legs is like our little spot. I call it my watering hole. Just looks very beautiful, literally around the corner from my house, and I love it because it's so much fun and get to see people like you and and people and bringing their kids out there. And anytime kids come out, it's always
good. Don't talk about
good.
the down stuff when you say people like me. Hey,
No,
because I live around there, but
no, it's not a down thing.
No, just joking. Because you see the high people, and then you see people like me. Yeah.
Well, no. I mean people that come out there and enjoy themselves.
Yes,
Right.
exactly.
Because not everyone comes out there to
Exactly.
enjoy themselves. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but it's because of people like you that create the joy.
Oh, well, damn, man. We're just
Thank
a
you.
bunch of love-hugging mofos right now, man. Feel the love up in here.
Wait, you know me. Don't you remember? You're supposed to introduce me to my future ex-wife, number 39.
Oh,
Hey.
that's right. I was
Yes,
supposed to
and
introduce
what's
you.
the requirement? Hey. Yeah, I told you. I fell for it twice. She must have a pulse. Hey. Hey. I told you. Hey. Did I not? Hey, did I not? Hey, must have a pulse. Yes, I almost fell for it last week. Hey,
Yeah, you don't want one that doesn't have a pulse.
hey, that was close, man.
Yeah.
Hey, close. Hey,
Keith, I'm going to kick your ass, man.
even on the weekend. Oh, hey, yes. Even on the weekend, yes. Wait a minute, it's only Wednesday. Oh, that's yeah.
Right. So on Sunday,
That's a hump day. Oh, hey, introduce my future ex-wife, number 39, as quickly as you can, please. Hey, no?
Yeah, sure.
Gotcha.
Sure. No, you should definitely, so future ex-wife 39, what does she look like?
That's what I'd like to know. Hey.
Oh, what are you into? Because you meet a lot of women at Sea Legs, dude. Don't front, because I see you dancing and shit.
It's very simple. When it comes to women, I'm like the Lord. I love them all. Hey. Yes.
There it is.
Yeah.
There it is.
Very simple.
That
Very
makes
simple,
sense to
yes.
me.
Is it not?
Yep,
Yes. Hey.
So look, I ain't even gonna. I'm scared to ask. Is
Yes.
it indica, sativa? Oh, you need CBD in your life, dog.
Yes,
But which
I
one
took
is
the
it?
CBD. I bought some across the street from real close to where I live. Okay, and over the counter, and they say it's everywhere.
Yeah.
And I tried to buy it at what was it? AM PM Mini Market. and they said they don't have it yet.
Well, yeah, AMPM will have CBD very soon, I'm sure.
Real soon.
Oh yeah.
But look, do you
Really?
smoke? Do you smoke weed? Cause
I told you before. I only smoke in excess.
okay,
Yes, yeah.
So you don't smoke a little bit. You smoke in excess.
You know
So-
that song. You get the people to play. I smoke 2 joints. I smoke 4 joints in the morning. 4 in the night. 4 in the afternoon. Hey, makes me feel. I smoke 4 joints, and then I smoke 4 more. Hey,
That's what I'm
Nice
talking
one.
about. That's what. So is it an indica or a sativa joint?
keep going on. Hey, just kidding.
Oh, so it's a hybrid.
Combination. Help me medically, dramatically.
So it's an indica or a sativa or whichever one you want to smoke.
Yes, you're the stuff that you perform for people like me. Help the disabled, handicapped,
Nice.
yes, and people that have spent more than a week in intensive care at a time.
Okay. So have you had any like mental issue shit going on or anything like that?
I've had I had to have brain surgery,
Okay.
and the pain level on that is quite high.
I had imagined so.
Yes, and I
Did
refused,
weed help?
I refused morphine.
Did weed help?
When you have brain surgery on the left side, that's speech and short-term and long-term memory disappeared.
Okay. So did weed help?
I don't know because
Did you smoke weed when you did it?
right after, or before? Good question.
Either.
Either.
Actually, neither or. I did try it. I had been smoking it when I was in elementary school because I had petite epilepsy.
What? You smoked weed in elementary school?
Well, let's say no, high school. I'd be in
in high school.
fifth grade, 15th. I was 15, so I'd be
You were
in the,
15,
freshman.
Okay, I thought you were gonna say 15th grade or 5th
Well,
grade.
it's kind of like that. Yeah. I like to, but it helped me a lot with many different things. I had Osgood-Schlatters disease in the knees.
Say that again.
Osgood-Schlatters disease. in the knees.
Osgood-Schlatter.
Yeah, quite common. It was quite common. It probably still is for males at the age of 12 to 13, 14.
I never heard of that shit.
Really?
Is that like in?
That's where you get the big bump on the knees. When you look at your football players,
Yeah.
your basketball players, and
Yeah.
you see those things sticking out of their knee.
No.
2.5 inches was mine, and it's
Ouch.
painful as hell.
Did
Yeah.
weed help?
I think it did.
Okay, so you smoked weed to help that,
Yeah,
right?
But I didn't tell my mother. Hey,
Of course not,
hell
because your mom was dropping CBD pills. She was.
no,
never
mom,
mind.
Mom never did marijuana, but
No, she smoked. She tried CBD. She didn't do marijuana. She did CBD. CBD is different than weed. You know what I mean? So yeah,
Yeah.
CBD. She was yeah.
she was very.
She had a nice
understanding
tincture,
of
250
about the
go
medical field.
therapy,
Yeah.
easy.
So
Right.
I really feel like I'm cutting in on your conversation.
No, man, I'm enjoying this
I know
shit
what
right
you
now,
had.
dog. I'm all in right now.
Hey, you didn't make my day. You made my week. Hey,
Hey.
say friend.
I'll take it.
You have
I'll
my
take
card,
it.
right, friend?
Yes,
Hey.
that's what I want to say
Hey,
too as
did
well.
You get my card, friend. Hey, say friend.
So we're friends, right? Once you
Yeah.
give a card, you get we're friends.
Exactly, and I don't buy or sell nothing.
No, you just want
It's just a
friendship.
business card. It says friend
That's it.
and my phone number.
How'd you come up with that concept, man?
I went to Cal State Long Beach.
Oh, Cal State Long Beach gave you that.
Yes. Well,
Shouts out.
There were beautiful women there, and you wanted to know about the card, huh? That's why I went there.
Okay.
How about you? Where did you go to high school?
I was in San Diego.
Oh
Yeah, yeah. Shouts out to Patrick Henry High School.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, that's quite a good school, is it not? Higher ranked.
It's public school.
Yes. However,
It's a highly ranked public school.
I worked with many schools and got them highly ranked. Yes, I did.
You got them high.
I was eventually they made me. Have you ever heard what a master teacher is?
A mustard. You got them going.
Master teacher.
Oh, a master teacher.
Yeah, have you ever heard of what that is?
No, tell me what a master
Okay.
teacher is.
Not a teacher who has a master's degree.
Mm-hmm.
A master teacher is hired by the state. At the time I was hired, there was 13 master teachers for the state of California. And what you do is you teach teachers. It's called teaching teachers how to teach. Is No, all you do is you take a fantastic teacher on your left, and you listen to what she says. And
On
then
your
you
right.
and then on your right, there's this
Sorry.
guy standing there, and you listen to what he says. And they said, hey, he said this, she said that. And they look at each other and say, whoa. And many of them get married. No, just kidding.
Wow.
No.
All right. Okay.
No,
All
just kidding.
right.
No,
Love comes in
I've
all
never been
sizes,
married.
all
You
in
remember,
mysterious
remember,
shapes
I've
and
never
sizes.
been
I ain't
married.
mad.
Hey, I told you I've never been married. Hey, you're supposed to say trust me. Hey, never mind.
Okay.
Hey, that's how you say that bad word. Yeah. Yeah, trust me. I trust you back. Hey.
Now I see why you dance like no one's looking, because
Oh,
sometimes.
you ever watch me
maybe-
dance? I never
Dude,
see you.
you. I know, because you're like, no one's watching, dude. Don't
Did
worry
I tell you I
about it.
wore out my shoes? Hey, everybody thinks it's because dancing, because I go dancing about 8 hours a day, right? But now, you remember why. Chasing after women. Hey, you remember. Hey, chasing after women. Hey, I bought 4 more pairs, no joke. Hey. Hey,
Holy smokes, Batman! I can't do it.
I haven't got one yet. I'm looking for my future ex-wife, number 39.
And we're gonna go right back. Shouts out to Bob Radio in San Diego. Appreciate y'all. Reggae Music Junkie, big
yeah.
up. Don't forget to join us down there this Sunday. Fun day down there at Sea Legs down there for our good friends. Johnny Love alongside Ginger Roots will be in the building performing live. And I hope you guys come out there. Always free. And you're going to see the Wolfman out there doing a damn thing. In the meantime, all the while, let the chalice of the spliff blaze. Tier 1 Farms is in the building.
Over to the dark side, where we struggling every day. I'll tell you all about this paradise, but I promise you won't feel no pain. Let me get wrapped up in your chaos. Nobody makes it out of love. Can't see no way out, and nobody wanna save us. How do I survive? Whoa. How do I survive? Yeah. Said the jaded are leading the blind, and the sick boys are God in the weak. The cruelest are leading the kind, and when the coppers all arriving, nobody speaks. When the coppers all arriving, nobody speaks. When the coppers all arriving, I still don't see no other way. Already threw it all away. I swear some things will never change. Oh, yeah. But I wanna break that shit today. Now that you made it out, what you gonna do? Still feeling like they're all out to get you. You hear them screaming in your head real loud. Can't find a way to turn the volume down. Said the jaded are leading the blind, letting the sick boys of God in the weak. The cruelest are leading the kind, and when the coppers all arriving, nobody speaks. 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 When the coppers all arriving, yeah.
Holy moly. And some more Kyle Smith live and direct right here on NUG. Man, that guy right there, it's something special right there. Let me tell you something with my man right there. Shout out going out Tomorrow's Bad Seeds, my man Moy, and Long Beach Dub All-Stars
What up,
and
boy?
the Agrolites. Man, it's always a beautiful thing. They're getting ready for this summer tour, getting ready to happen, let me tell you. And it's a beautiful thing. Only you can prevent empty music venues. Let me tell you something. So it is up to you to go out there and support a mofo. If you were really into a band and you really like, who are you feeling right? I know you, come on, when you're up there on the mountain and you're playing your music for your plants, who are you playing? Who's in your CD right now, my man?
Freaking some Tomorrow's Bad Seeds.
Shouts out to Moy. Okay.
For real.
All right. I ain't mad at that.
And then I was jamming some Johnny the other day. Some Johnny Love. Up in the garden. And then some good old Pantera.
Yeah, Pantera always gets it going.
Yeah.
Johnny will do it too.
Get the workflow.
Right?
Yep.
Get you motivated and shit. Sometimes you need that. I can't front. I got some Metallica in there with the symphony shit. You know, when they went to, when they did the Symphony Harmonica San Francisco.
Yeah.
That was it's what's like a 2.5 hour album they got or something like that.
They're doing that tour again?
Dude.
I don't know.
I'm going. I don't give a fuck.
Let me know.
I'll be there.
I'll be there. I'll sell a.
They'll be like, oh, this guy.
I'll sell someone's child.
Because I'm telling you, to me, the musicianship of it all is something special. You know what I mean? You got a fucking harmonica, a symphony. Not just the horns, not just the whole orchestra. And then you got your band playing with, and they know your shit. So you got the violin playing. Cello. You're like, yo.
That would be something.
And there's like 60 motherfuckers on there playing Metallica. In black and white dresses.
So what about what's something you listen to?
So right now, like I said, I got some Metallica in there right now. I got my man. I got the Tropodelics because I'm going through a lot of new music right now. A lot of cats are sending me shit, so I've got Tropodelics on there. Audio Empire. 6 CD changer. Of course, Jay-Z's in there, and then I forget. Oh my God, who the fuck? The guys they just sent me to me. Gonzo, dude, from Tribal Seeds. He has an independent album coming out, dude.
Nice.
By himself. He's going to be down there at Sea Legs with Zebby and all of the boys and Koi from Inavision. I can't give you the date yet because it's like a big to-do type of deal because, yeah, they're getting ready to go on the tour of, obviously, June 1st, Tribal Seeds down there in San Diego.
Yep.
So we'll be down there doing all that. So yeah, man, I think it's important to have all diversity kinds of music in your shit. Yeah. Don't limit yourself, man. That's on the creative aspect of any label. Just like you don't want to limit yourself. You're like, I'm gonna try it. Yeah. Let's try what happens when I mix this with that.
Yeah.
Right?
Not all winners, but hey,
no,
at least you tried.
At least you tried.
Yep.
Exactly. You don't ever have to worry about that what if shit. Mm-hmm. You know? Well, what if I would have did it that way and I did it this way? You know, I did it my way, mofo, and that's the way you should all do it. Do it your way. Stay in your lane, man. And I appreciate you for not making no edibles, dog, because you're like, I'm not a cook, man. But I can make you a 5,000 milligram cookie. Nah, we don't need that.
We might help some veterans with some butter,
right?
But they can then dose it themselves and be all experimental. I don't need someone having a bad experience because I made it too strong. Or
thank you. And I appreciate that, man. Thank you. Because some of y'all don't give a fuck. I'm just telling you right now, and you think it's funny. And it ain't. It is nothing cool about eating a 1,500 milligram cookie. No cookie. You know, and I'm talking Oreo size, y'all. I'm not talking like, that's just not okay. You don't need to do that, all right? So big up going out to those guys and anyone that's actually doing it right. Because, we don't like to overdose. We just want to medicate. We don't want to overdose. Overdosing's no fun. Trust me. It's not. I mean, I'm just saying. I read about it. I'm not saying trust me like I did it. It's all I've heard. I YouTubed that shit. So in the meantime, all the while, man, I hope you guys are enjoying yourselves. And shouts out going out to Kyle Smith. Hopefully you make it to your safe spot on time. I appreciate you coming in. Wolfman, big up yourself for coming in today. I don't know what that was, but man, thank you, Mr. JT from Tier 1 Farms, man. This stuff right here. Is there any way that we can get you to explain, you know what, we're going to come down near the film. We're going to come down to the farm and film.
All right.
I think that's necessary.
Anytime.
I think that's necessary. I think we need to do that. I think that would be very nice. And in case you're wondering, in San Diego, yes, we will be down there for the Rastapal with Josh Heinrichs in Cali Conscious on Friday, I believe, right? Cali Conscious on Friday alongside myself. And then you already know what it is, Josh Heinrichs alongside a whole slew of artists on Saturday. All right. And always Sunday Fun Day right here at Sea Legs up here in Huntington Beach. In the meantime, all the while, quit playing with yourself. Hey, how can they get a hold of you if they wanted to?
Our Instagram, Tier 1 Farms, or our email, tier1farms@gmail.com. Hit us up.
There it is there. Shouts out to my man at Kyle Smith Jams on the IG. All right. In the meantime, all the while, I'ma holla at ya. Snug Radio. Ross Mike.
Gonna find my way, gonna find my way, gonna find my way back home. Still another day, feeling so straight. Simple's good for my soul. God, I've got you singing in my ear. They gotta press play, you make it all so clear. They gotta let you go, but I never settle now. I pick the music up, but I never put it down. I said that's all that's ever mattered to me. Not a care in the world. The stereo's up in it till loud as it could be. Yeah, you know we rock the underworld. I know you've got my back, no matter what goes wrong. I know you lift my spirits up whenever I'm feeling down. I never felt in love, but I guess it's close enough. The way you sound, it's like everything I've been dreaming of. Sit about my way, sit about my way, sit about my way back home. I never spend a day feeling all the straight. Someone's good for my soul. Oh, no, no, yeah, yeah. Whoa, 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 whoa.
I see trees of green, red roses too. I see